Good, everybody? July 6, 2011. This is Louis Angel with aint. I'm here to tell you about this brand new formula that I just came up with. It's, I've been thinking about it for the past few weeks, and I've been actually reading a lot and looking at a lot of YouTube videos about the mind, how it works, about personal development, all kinds of different areas in terms of building up your own confidence and also making better decisions in life. And through all my studies, through all my personal experiences, through different events that I've attended, I've come up with this formula. So this is actually something that I'm starting to follow as of right now, and I've followed it in the past without really knowing exactly this model, but now I know exactly what the results of following this formula are. Now, I'm a huge math guy, so for me numbers is everything. Numbers, formulas, all that. To me, I understand things better if I see them laid out in a formula type of structure, right? So check this out. For all you math geeks out there, even if you're not, this can actually help you out a lot. I think I've uncovered and unlocked, right, the keys or the magic numbers, to say, of success. I'm pretty sure I found out what success means and what you need to do in order to achieve success. Check this out. Plus, right? So the positive times all of this stuff that's inside. What is all this? It's IPDR squared equals S, which S stands for success. Now, I stands for input. Everything that you input into your head, from reading a book to watching a certain video to listening to music, or all that stuff is all input. Okay, that's all input. Experiences, things you read, things you learn, all of that is all input. The P stands for plan. You plan something, right? D stands for doing an activity. R, the first R, is review. You review everything that you've done up to this point to see if you're on track to achieving your success. And the second R squared, the second R, it's repeat. You repeat everything all over again until you achieve what it is that you want to achieve in this life. And success could really mean all kinds of different things. It could be something small as cleaning your room. It could be something big as getting a new promotion at your job, or getting a job, period, right? Success is defined by you. You define success. So that's the first thing that you must define. What is success? The next few things is you got to start doing all of these other actions. You got to start filling in the other parts of the formula, right? Plus, what does plus mean? Plus means positive. Positive input, positive planning, positive doing, and positive reviewing, right? Because if you input nothing but negative stuff into your brain, guess what? You're going to be doing a lot of negative things. You're going to be planning out a lot of negative type of activities. So what do you think your end result is going to be? You know what I'm saying? So positive, all of this, right? So the plus right here, it is going to embody, is going to pretty much be multiplied onto each one of these sub-levels. So the input, the more positive input you put into your brain, the more positive planning that you're going to be able to do, and the better positive planning you're going to be able to do. Okay, so let me just give you a quick practical example of how this works. Let's say that you have a test coming up, right? You're in school, summer school, and you have an exam in about a week and a half from now. So what you want to do is ace that test. How do you do that? The first thing you got to do is just have that thought in your head. That's what I want to do. So that's an input. You've taken all kinds of experiences from the past and any current knowledge that you have about what it means to pass a test and what it means to fail a test. So through all that, that's the actual input process, right? So you got the input process. Now you got to plan it out. You got to say, okay, what have I done in the past, right? That has led me to fail a test or get a grade that I didn't really, felt comfortable with having, and what have I done in the past that has help me achieve that goal, which is getting an A in the test. So you've done it before, you know that for a fact, right? So take examples from each side. Say, okay, I don't want to do these things because if I do these things, they're going to lead me to fail the test or to not get as good of a grade as I want to. Now you take examples or take little portions from the time that you did pass that test with an A, and you now mix those things up, planning, and then you begin to do, right? You begin to do the process of, you know, getting that A. What was it that you did? So let's say, you know, there was one day where you got an A and you remember that what you ended up doing to get that A was you read through your books a lot, right? You read through everything, you took notes, you reviewed the questions at the end of the chapters, and you know, you got a few note cards and you started studying. You told your friend or family members to help you out to you know, give you the questions for this test or this note card that you have on these note cards, and then you're gonna have to give them the correct answer, right? So you did all kinds of different activities. You got that from your past experiences, right? So that's the doing process. You know, you get through the process of actually doing everything, and then at the end of the day you review. Okay, before taking the test, right? You review. All right, is all this stuff that I have already done, is this really matching up with the blueprint that I set up, right? The planning process at the beginning of the whole trial thing, right? Is all this matching up to what I've done in the past to help me get that A? Do I know for a fact that all this studying, or is it that I need to maybe put some more input into my head, do a little bit more planning, and possibly even do a little bit more doing in order to get that A? Or am I, you know, pretty much done? Am I ready to go and take that test, right? So IPDR squared repeat. If for whatever reason you come up with the idea that, you know what, this is not enough, what I've done right now is not enough, I've chilled and relaxed too much, all I did was pretty much just scan through the book, I didn't really pay attention to all the terms in there, I really don't know much of the material yet, so let me go ahead and repeat. So that's going to be that second R. You repeat the whole process, all positive, positive, positive though, at the same time. Positive input, positive planning, positive doing, positive reviewing, positive repeat, and then guess what? You're gonna ultimately get a positive result at the end, success. Let's go. Let's go. You know, get it done today. Do whatever it is that you have to do. Try this process out. You know, I'm personally doing it myself, along with a few other things. And yeah, it's been a good week so far. From last week that I made that video about me meditating, I've actually been doing it. I changed it up a little bit, doing my own little form of meditation, because what I found out, really, meditation is, it doesn't necessarily have to be just doing this, right? But you know, that does help. There are reasons for doing that type of meditation, but you can actually just be in the zone. Just being in the zone means you do what you like to do, and you do it at an optimal level. It's pretty much, you know, my definition of being in the zone. Being so focused and nothing, no matter what comes in and tries to distract you, you easily just push them away, right? Say you're playing basketball, you're not gonna let somebody, you know, a bum come in and you know what I'm saying, just try to throw you off your game. You're gonna be like, nah, you're gonna push that sucker aside because you got a game to play, right? So meditation can be done anywhere. You just have to find whatever it is that you like to do and focus intently in that activity. Okay, so meditation. So that's my whole thing for what I told you guys last week about meditating. I'm gonna keep doing different things. Been putting a lot into my brain. I've been learning quantum physics and the results that every single action that we take on a daily basis has on our ultimate destiny, our ultimate goal in life. And it's good stuff. I'll make another video about that later on, but remember, positive IPDR squared equals success. Let's go, guys. Peace out.